Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Gretchen from Gretchen's Bakery, and today I have a redo for you from my very first vegan recipe that I shared when I was first introduced to that magical bean water Aquafaba. So here is a new and improved video tutorial for vegan Swiss meringue buttercream. For those who aren't vegan, I urge you to stick around though, because I am going to show you what happens to probably 9 out of 10 people who attempt making Swiss buttercream of any kind. It is called breaking, and I'll show you how to come back from what you may think is a major fail. So sit back and check out how to make this awesome recipe for silky smooth vegan Swiss meringue buttercream to use on your best cakes and pastries. For the recipe, you will need 2 cans of chickpeas, and low sodium is best if you can find that, vegan butter and shortening, granulated sugar and confectioner's sugar, cream of tartar, and vanilla extract. Now, depending on the brand of chickpeas, I have found that the amount of liquid varies. Here I am getting 1 3/4 cup from 2 cans, and that's a good amount. Get the sugar and that bean water to a sauce pot and bring it up to a full rolling boil, and then let it go for about 5 minutes. This is going to dissolve the sugar, and it also will reduce that chickpea water ever so slightly. Then transfer it to your mixing bowl and cool it completely. I just stick mine in the freezer for about an hour, and then it's perfect. In the meantime, sift the confectioner's sugar and then take about 2 tablespoons of that and add it to the cream of tartar. Once the chickpea water is cooled, start whipping it on high speed with a balloon whip attachment. This will take about 5 to 10 minutes to get it really thick and white and stiff, just like a meringue. And then at this point, you're going to add that cream of tartar and confectioner's sugar mixture and keep whipping it to stiff peaks. You can see here how strong my meringue is, very firm peaks, just perfect. Now you can go ahead and add the rest of the confectioner's sugar and then the semi-soft butter and shortening. Now my butter is not so soft that it's greasy and melty, but I have taken the chill off by letting it sit at room temperature for about an hour. And I can press my finger into it pretty easily. Okay, now here's where for most people the process goes downhill. Once you start adding in the fats, the meringue will most definitely deflate, and pretty severely at that. This is caused because what we are making in scientific terms is called an emulsion. An emulsion is essentially a mixture made from 2 types of ingredients that normally do not mix together. In the simplest terms, think of oil and vinegar in your salad dressing. You have to shake it up to get it to mix before you put it on your salad, right? So that's the same thing we're doing here. Normally, these 2 kids, meringue and fat, would never want to play together. I mean, look at that gross mess. No wonder most people throw it out and want to quit baking altogether, but don't throw it out. Just keep mixing. The high-speed whipping of the mixer is forcing it to come back together. Now, this is not the ideal way to make the buttercream all the time, because of course we don't want it to break. So a way to avoid this is by adding in the fat at a slower rate, small pieces at a time, but most people add it in larger quantities, as I did here to show you what would happen. And also the butter could just be too cold and it won't properly mix, causing it to break as well. At any rate, don't be alarmed. Just keep mixing on high speed and eventually it will come back together. Add the vanilla extract last and you will finally have yourself a silky smooth, perfect buttercream for your next cake project. So I hope you will give this recipe a try, or if you have already tried this one or another Swiss buttercream recipe with failed results, give it another go with the tips from this video and I bet you will be very pleased with your new result. I do want to mention that this can also happen if you have stored your buttercream in the freezer or refrigerator, and then when you go to remix it, you find that it is broken and curdled again. So I made this video here to show you how to bring back your buttercream after storage with re-whipping tips. Just click all the links in the description below this video to go check it out, and I also hope you'll click the like button as well and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank everyone for checking me out here at Gretchen's Bakery, and if you think you can help support me and my channel to continue making videos and sharing my recipes, please consider joining my Patreon page for as little as $1 a month, or a PayPal donation would also help tremendously. For those who cannot do a monetary donation, I totally get it. Just clicking the ads both here and on my blog helps more than you know. That's the way I get paid, but it's literally pennies, and the cost to make these videos, well, is not pennies. So any help is appreciated, and I do thank you all for your kind support. Until next time, happy baking, and I will see you guys all really soon.